Yeah.
So, hey guys! Thank you for being here. We had some problems, but now we're good. So, Elishma, sorry about it. And I'm going to explain to you how TNT works, that it's your first time. So, it happened, a problem, but it usually doesn't happen. It was special for you. It was your moment.
So,
Okay.
so, it's my first time, but with you, I've been here
Oh,
before.
okay. Oh, so you know how it works. I guess everyone here has already been here. Is there anyone here for the first time? No, I guess not. So, okay, let's do it. I don't know if you guys have been going to the conversations this week, but we have a thematic week talking about poverty. So we brought this topic because we think it's important for us to talk about it. And I decided to bring in a way that we usually don't think. I decided to bring it. I think it's a good way for us to talk and see this other reality that usually sometimes we don't think about it. That is inside sports and how sports can relate with poverty and how we can. I just brought it for us to debate. So I'm gonna send the questions. I will give us 10 minutes in the end so we can we can have this time that we lose. But if you guys have to leave, it's okay too. But the ones that want to stay 10 minutes in the end. So okay, so here's are the questions. I'm gonna split us in rooms. I would like to ask for you guys, the ones that can open the camera. I think we get a cool environment to talk with, seeing the other people, the other person in this case. So I'm gonna ask for it, and let me see. I'm gonna I'm gonna put this here. Um, wait okay. So I have to delete it. Sorry guys about the silence. Okay, I'm gonna open the rooms. If something goes wrong, just like return to the main room, something like that, so I will know that something is happening. But nothing will happen. It will be a cool conversation. I want everyone to debate and start to think about the situations in another point of view, you know. So let's do it. Everyone got the questions? See you in the end. And I forgot to say present yourself, guys. I always forget to say that. Oh gosh. Um, who is here with me? Okay. So, oh, that's cool. We have Anderson, João, Crislana, and Alex. So, guys, let's start presenting ourselves and then we start. I'm Duda, I'm 22 years old and I live in Rio de Janeiro. And I study architecture in college. And I'm here being a host since last year. And I really enjoy this place that we can like share our livings and our knowledge about things. So I think it's a cool place. And Alex, are you there?
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, my name is Alex, I'm from Colombia, and today I'm here because I want to know new words and discuss this important topic and learn with you, with all of you. Thank you.
That's good. Anderson, please. We're very international today.
Okay, my name is Anderson Cruz Anton. I'm from Angola. I live in Angola too. I'm a geographic engineer and I use TNT to improve my English and enjoy the conversation and to know the new people. I think it's that so. Thank you.
That's good. João?
Hello, guys. Good afternoon. My name is João.
I'm 16 years old. I'm from Floriano, Piauí, and I'm here to improve my English.
That's good. And Krish, go on.
So, hello everyone. My name is Crislana. I'm 17 years old. I'm from São João, Bahia. I'm learning Spanish hosters here at TNT, and I learn English.
That's good. And you're doing really well. So, okay, the first question is this conversation. I think is the first time I do like a deep conversation. I usually like to bring like soft topics. So, okay, let's start. The first one is, how do you think sports can turn into an intervention tool in a public policy in order to face poverty? You guys understand? It's a huge question. But it's like, how can we use sports as a public policy in a way to help and face the poverty? João, can you think of anything?
Oh, that's difficult because I'm a beginner in English, so it's difficult to explain that. So I understand the question. Sorry.
Do you want to try? We can help you with words and vocabulary.
Okay. It is a publicary. It is how can sports help people to poverty? It is it?
Yeah, it can be.
Okay. I think sports it is important, and the government of the countries can put. No, I'm sorry.
Go on, it's good.
Trying to put the sports on life of the people, and it is helpful because when you own the sports, you can have opportunities to crescer na vida.
Grow.
Yeah, grow up on the life, and yeah, that's it.
You were really good. Like, just try it. Just go on saying we will help each other and we'll do it in a.
Thank you.
And Anderson, go on.
Thank you
Okay.
for your help.
It's okay.
Okay. I think this is a reality now. I know.
Your microphone is a little low.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
Okay, I think it's just reality now, because the country like Brazil, United States, and the other big country, they just use this method to maybe to I would say to minimize the poverty in the country, because if you see in the Europe, we can see a lot of immigrants in Europe. The most part is African, and I think they don't have opportunity to, or I think the country Europe will not give them the opportunity to exercise other works like advocate or something like this. So these immigrants use sport, football and basketball and others to grow up in life and achieve your goals, have a good life. I think it's that's reality now that people use. And an example is Brazil, we when we focus in Brazil, how to say Brazil team, I'm talking about football. We can see the best football player in the world. They all was poverty. Is right? Is right to say this?
Four. I think
Poor, yeah, it was poor. They use the sport to grow up in life and achieve your life, and sometimes they help your country. So it's not something that we can use more in the future, or other country need to use this method, but it's just reality in the other country. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Anderson. Chris, what do you think?
It's a difficult question. I think when you practice an sport is better because we can study and learn more about the life and the situation around us, and it's really great because I saw sometimes in the news about sport projects in favelas and how the sports save their lives, you know.
Yeah, when I was reading about the topic so I could bring it, I was reading a lot about how sports can like that's actually kind of the second question, but how sports can get these teenagers and kids somehow out of the crime and in these places that are poor. So it's really good. It's a really good topic. Alex, and you?
I believe that sports can and should be a powerful tool. Yeah, because sport allows people who are in poverty to be able to overcome themselves. Nowadays, I know a lot of people that they was in poverty years ago, but nowadays they are important person and rich person, and mostly of them player soccer, player soccer. I think is the correct way. Um, and the sports have the power to gather people and to receive a lot of money, and that money can be invested in the poor population.
Yeah. And actually, I'm going to bring another thing so we can debate, okay, guys? But it's really good because I don't know if that's how it is, but I think you guys know that I've been to Colombia, and there is a place that I just got like, I think it's one of the best projects and things that I saw in my life that is in Medellin. There is a huge place for in a comuna for practice sports. Do you have any policy about it there in Colombia that put people inside sports, Alex?
I don't know much, but I think these comunas, is I think it's like favelas in Brazil, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and there is nowadays there are a lot of projects with especially with the kids, kids and teenagers, in order to give a chance, because in these places, in that places there is a lot of drugs, a lot of alcohol, a lot of thieves, because there are poverty. But nowadays there are a lot of programs, government programs, and I think it's good. It's good because child normally when they don't practice sport, they follow the same situation, repeat the circle of poverty, because they also they don't they they see poverty around them, and they don't practice their parents don't practice sports. Yeah? It's not common, but nowadays is important, and it's a good project here in Medellin and in Bogota.
Yeah. That was something really good. So the next one, it's kind of about it. That is, do you think that public policies that influences kids and teenagers, uh, I wrote something wrong, but do you think that these policies, they can help in inequality, like influencing kids and teenagers? Joel, what do you think? And like how we can help?
Okay, I think the sports is way of poverty because people growing up in a life and have a better conditions, have a money to help your family and I think the sports saves the lives of these kids and the teenagers because um, it is help they don't stay at street, ajuda eles a não ficarem na criminalidade. And
Dance
yeah,
with the criminal criminality.
yeah, that's it.
That's good. You're doing good, Joe. And please.
I think the sports can help because sometimes people practice sports can be a oh my gosh, and how can I say atleta
Athletes.
athletes and represents your country and can have a good career in the sport. So I think it's a good form to help the poverty people, the poor people.
Yeah. Anderson.
Okay, can you help me? I think you changed something in your question. Can you help repeat?
What the question
Yeah, the question.
is, do you think that public policies that influences kids and teenagers can help, like in sports, can help in inequality?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. You know, now we have a different way to see life. We have a different way, and sport is something that we can forget ours. How can I say? Sometimes is the only way that people. Oh my God, I don't know how to explain that, but I'm
Go
trying to
on.
say, okay, I'm trying to say that, oh my God.
Say what's in your mind. We will
Okay,
help.
okay, thank you. I'm trying to say that the public policy that can influence kid. Yes, I think so because now we can or people use when Alexa right say that people use sport to achieve something in life and help your family, and now the world we have a different way to think, and we have a lot of problem like racism, but now if you do well your job, you can represent something, you can represent your country and know and people know what about your race example, you can easy I'm think about the black people, you can show the people that we are normal like other guys. We can do the same things in sport because many years ago, sorry because I'm aimed in other way, but I'm trying to maybe to get across something inside me,
Yeah.
we didn't have some opportunity in life. The people see how that they can do that because they're not so much smart, But now the black people use sport to show the other guys that we can do the same thing, we need only opportunity. We are smart than other guys. We are normal, So I think the sport can help not only in racing but other guys, because the now we are living some words that the how to say the poet say that we need to get to how to express our nerves is I don't know if you understand, and sport is in one way you need to you can use to know other guy, to get across your feelings, and something like this.
Yeah, Anderson, it was really good. We're here to debate, and actually, you brought racism, and in the end, I brought the question about like being a female, being a woman, and inside this, like we have these situations of inequality inside the topic that it's already hard, you know. If it's hard for the poor people, imagine the poor people that are Black, the poor people that are women. So I think it's a deep question. That's why I wanted to bring this topic, because we usually like, people don't usually think about, oh, poverty, sports, how can it be related, you know? Marcos, hello, welcome.
Hello, everybody. Sorry for the delay.
It's okay. I'm gonna end people talking and then I talk to you. Alex, go on, please.
I think I agree with all of you, but I think it doesn't matter if you are poor, because you can have you can be poor, but you can have very good skills, and that skills or abilities can help to obtain a better standard of living. Yeah. It should be a mandatory policy. I think it should be a mandatory policy in each country. That is the objective of influencing children, that improves their standard of living. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it is poor people or rich people, because uh, poor people, it sounds bad maybe, but poor people have a lot of abilities and skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, exam. Sorry, I need to increase something. You know, when we are talk about basketball, you know, many years ago, Black people didn't have opportunity to play basketball. Only white people, you know. Now the Black people can play too. You know, we can show that people we can do the same thing, maybe the same or better. You know, so I'm trying to think that when we are sport is so much important for us Black people to how to say, to grow up, you know, to show the world we can do other things, you know, and it's so much important when we talk about sport. It's so maybe historic for us Black people, you know, because help us in many different way. So I'm trying to explain that.
Yeah, no, it's good. Actually, I think not only the policies, but the way like the society thinks and the examples that they have. I watched a documentary about Michael Jordan and how he could influence a lot of kids and teenagers, that like they can do it because they're who they are and they have this access. And I think the policies, they're all related to it, because that's how the government can give people what they need, you know. So, João, did you answer? I guess so. In the
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Marcos, we're talking about sports related to poverty. Please present yourself like in a quick way, and if you want to answer the second one that we were talking about, public policies, how we can influence kids, teenagers with sports, and how we can face and help the inequality.
Okay, so let's go. Well, my name is Marcos. I am 20 years old. I live for now in São Paulo, in a city of the interior of São Paulo. It's called São José do Rio Preto, and I'm a law student. I'm here to talk with you guys and discuss about this topic. Answering the question, do you think that, okay, I think the public policies helps a lot this kind of kids and teenagers and people who have this social situation. And I really agree with the free sports and things like that to these kids, because I think the kids have to play, have to study, have to do things that the kids really have to do. So yes, I agree, and I think the public policy helps a lot.
That's
That's
good.
all.
And now in the third question, I want to know, do you think that sports are accessible in your city? I want to know in each city of you guys. Is there any place in your city that people can practice sports for free, and how it is? Cris.
So I guess yes, I think not the necessary, but I don't know because we are in the pandemic now, and the things are stop in my city, and I think we have some places to practice sports, but not not all the sports, like the people can't swim because we don't have a pool, and we have like oh my gosh, I don't know how can I say it in English, quadras, ginásios, but
Sports,
it's square.
sports.
So it's not the necessary, you know. For some sports we have, but for another sport we don't have.
Yeah. And João, and in your city.
In my city, there is a hello. In my city, there
Hi.
is a in my city there is so many social projects and and a place to practice sports. And for example, in my city, there is a social project. There, people practice box, and after that, the teacher people, and it is interesting project,
Yeah,
and
that's
I
right.
like that.
And Anderson,
Yeah, that
thank you.
Yeah, yeah. In my city, I have a lot of sport here. I think in each block we have one or two sport, but we don't have pool. Only for foot, soccer and basketball, and it's free. It's free.
And do the people use it a lot? All of
Yeah,
them?
yeah, people. Yeah, we are not worried about coronavirus. When I say license, because I think maybe we have I don't know, but here in particular in Angola, I think we don't have this. It's only thing like policies. But we don't have that. Maybe our how to say weather help us because it's so hot. And in Africa, we have malaria, right? We have malaria in Africa. In Angola, we have malaria. So the medicine we use to treat malaria is very similar to the medicine used to treat coronavirus. So I think the people here, we are how to say, habit, is it right? Habituado. We are
Used to.
used to with this problem. So coronavirus don't have a chance in our body.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's new to me. You guys don't have like a lot of deaths in about.
No, we don't have nothing about it, but our government use this to you try to show the world, that we have so much cases in our country. We don't have. It's only policies, because they want to how to say to make or to arrange apologies for your our bad decision with our money, because now we are past for difficult moments. We don't have I would say money. Our countries go down. And many
Yeah,
people are losing your jobs. We have many
the same
many
here. I
people.
think the
Yeah, look
world is a
for
mess right now.
yeah, look for food. So now I think the government I use this pandemic coronavirus, try to I don't know to say to make I would say desculpa, you know for your bad government.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. What do you want?
Okay. Is it
And
arranjar desculpa.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And Marcos, how about your city?
Okay, my city was is very well about this topic because we have a lot of projects for poor people, and we have football projects, we have free pool for the people in general. So I think that's so good. And Anderson, you are from Angola. My ex stepfather was from Angola too.
That's good. And Alex, how about there?
Okay, here in Colombia, there are a lot of places to practice sport for free. Yeah, a lot of places. There are a lot of sites when you can play basketball or soccer or skating. But if you want to be a professional, you have to pay. Yeah, one place where you can study and develop your skills. But there are a lot of parks here. Also, there are gyms in the parks, and they are free. Yeah, it's amazing because you don't have to pay a gym. You only have to go to the park, but they are used a lot by older people. Yeah. Um, for example, here in my neighborhood, there is one park for one block. Yeah. There is a lot of parks. Yeah. And nowadays it's difficult to go out because of the COVID. But normally you can see a lot of children develop their abilities because it's for free.
Yeah. And now I'm thinking how this situation like this, how this coronavirus situation can like make all of this worse, you know, if we have like a way of getting out of poverty because of sports, now we are not practicing sports. So it's the hole is like deep, you know. That's a chaos. So the next one is um do you think that sports can be an option for people to get out of poverty? Do you think it is easy or difficult? Chris.
Yeah, but it's very difficult. We have a lot of girls and boys can be a very good soccer player, but they don't have the opportunity. Like I saw this because I have oh my gosh, a cousin, and he's very good in playing soccer, but he don't have opportunity, and other guys in his city too. So it's very difficult to grow up in this kind of situation.
Yeah. And Joel.
Yeah, I'm totally agree because it's very difficult. And yeah, it is possible, but it's not easy because of, um, much people have do not have opportunity to practice to mostrar que é boa. So yeah,
Show.
yeah, so their best.
Yeah. And Alex.
Yeah, I totally agree with all of you, with Chris, and I think it's a very good option. Yeah, but unfortunately, there are no many opportunities because normally you have to you have to have money, or you have to have a representative, yeah, a person who represents you, or definitely um, to be very good, very good in a sport to be able to get ahead. So it's not very easy. For example, here in Colombia, it's not very easy. It's strange because, as I told you before, there are a lot of parks, there are a lot of places when you can play, but it's difficult to be a important person in speaking about the sport. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's not easy.
And I was thinking one thing here that it's like it's really difficult because, for example, it would be easy if the person starts since it was a kid. Like I think all of our examples we have when the person started it when it was like just a little kid. It's really hard for us adults to decide to start a sport. So I think that's another problem.
Yeah,
And
but maybe I would like to say that it's is maybe I am not a racist person, yeah, and but it's a reality. For example, here in Colombia, black people. I don't know if it's the correct way to say, but black people.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know why, but are related with the poor. Yeah, you see a black people and you think on people think that he is poor people because he's black, and it's totally bad. I disagree with that. Yeah, so if you are a black people, is more difficult to get ahead. Yeah, it's difficult for white people, but for black people, it's more difficult. Yeah, I don't know why, but
yeah,
it's the
We
reality.
know.
totally.
I know
Understandable.
why.
Yeah.
Chrislan, tell your cows in Cameroon and Angola, we have a bad players. So I think here you will have more opportunity than Brazil because Brazil is a land of soccer. It's normal be very difficult to have a chance. But about catching, obviously that is a option, to get out of poverty, because not everybody have opportunity to start, not everybody. But when we are talk about sport, no matter if you are smart or not, if you is good in your job, you play good, I think you will have opportunity. Beside other things like Alexei, the racism, and other policies, but I think it is more easy. You have opportunity if you are good in some sport, mainly for us black people. But when I'm talking black people in the out of Africa, black people opportunity, example in Colombia, in Europe, and America in general, but we are all black in Africa, so all the most part it's normal. We don't have this difference, but I think in short, I think the sport is a good way to I think to achieve your goals, and get out of poverty.
Yeah. And Marcos.
Well, I agree with everyone here. And answering the first question, yes, is an option to get out of poverty, but it's not so easy. And I have two reasons to say that. The first reason is about, I think Alex and Anderson have said, Chris Lana too. It's because here in Brazil, we have a lot of people who have this kind of dreams to be a professional football player. So it's not so easy because we have really, really concorrência. I forgot this word in English. And the second reason it's because a lot of this kind of guys who wants to be a football player have when they reach the teenager age, when they are coming to be an adult, these guys have to work to help the family in these homes and to help ourselves to survive. So it's hard because they can't study and play football and work together. It's really, really hard. So that's all.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. You can say like there's a lot of competition in this area. And I was thinking here that for example, I when I was searching for it, I just saw that in Brazil only 4%, like four in 100, they their salaries are over 5,000 reais. Like only 4% gain more than 5,000 reais. So it's like even if it's a good way to get out of poverty, the sports, they don't have the attention that they deserve, you know. Like we could have like how can I say it, like a profession. It could be like a profession that we like take attention to, you know. We don't see it as a potential of profession. I don't know. Okay, let's go to the next one. That actually I would like to go. I would like to skip to number 7 that we kind of talked about it. That is, people usually romanticize the soccer in Brazil as a way of getting out of poverty. That's what we were saying here, you know. And what do you think about it? Because as Marcos said, like, oh, Brazil, we have a lot of examples of people, but the examples are like, how many people do we have in Brazil? And we have like a team, you know. So what do you think about it, guys?
Oh, you know.
Go on, Anderson, go on.
Okay, I think I'm strange, you know. Yeah, I don't know so much about Brazil, or I know so much about Brazil, but I think every people think that it's very easy for Brazilian people. It's only know football and will be rich, you know, because I know many different football player, Brazil football player, and the most part is it was poor. Sorry, I only know one is Kaká. Is rich before football, you know. Ronaldo phenomenal, my favorite football player in the world. You know? He was poor, you know. Ronaldo Gaúcho, poor. Adrian, everybody, you know. So I think we have this our now we have something now. It's not only for African, it's for all people, you know. In Brazil, if you know football, I think you will be rich. But I know that is very difficult, it's very tough because you know when I say before Brazil is a land of the best soccer, you know. So when you have so much, or when you say I don't know the word concurrence, it's only very difficult to you to appear in the middle of the other guys, you know. So it's very hard, but you know, it is what
Yeah,
it is.
that's good. Thank you, Anderson. And Alex, what do you think? Do you know anything about, do you hear
Yeah,
about Brazilian soccer?
I I know some people like Anderson said, and maybe Kaká, Pelé, Ronaldinho. Yeah, I think the sport is a way, can be a way, but it's more the sometimes it's more the illusion, yeah, like the illusion of seeing a good player and like a fairy tale, like a movie, Hollywood movie, yeah, because in the real life it's not easy, yeah, it's not easy to 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 remain in this kind of sport, yeah. And also you must have the skills, and even you don't always succeed even with good skills, yeah. And I think maybe in Brazil there are the best player soccer, yeah, but that not means that the is the best team in the world, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that.
Thank you. Marcos, and you?
Well, I like I have said before, the people romanticize the football profession, this kind of they created this kind of dreams in the mind of the teenagers and the kids, like since you are a kid. And I think this is so wrong because here in Brazil, like I have said, it's so hard to be a professional football player and to really be rich with that. Like in a comparison, if you want to see, we have for an expo team peoples like one or no one of these peoples can be a professional football player. We have a big population, we have a lot of competition for that, so it's so hard, and I'm approve of that because I has this kind of I have this kind of dream. I had it's had, yeah, I had kind of dreams for and be a student. So when I was a kid, I want I want to be a football player and to be rich and to play in Palmeiras. So I I know it's so hard.
Yeah, but I
It is
think
that.
it's good. Like it's a way, like besides all the hard part, it's a way that we can like give dreams to the people, you know? Like if you don't have dreams, you know,
Yes, 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 totally.
it would be like very hard. Like I think if we had a lot of examples, as we have in Brazil, like we have a lot of examples, especially for the guys. You know, they grow seeing the Brazilian team, so they want to be them. So yeah, I'm gonna bring people back, but I want to talk about another question. Let me just close the rooms. That is number 8. Do you think that being a woman that is poor can make the situation worse? Can you think of any example of woman besides Marta that get out of poverty through sports? No, I'm gonna repeat the question here for everyone. So, hi guys, welcome back. People are still. How was the conversation? Are you guys shy? You were muted in the room. Go on, Fernanda, please.
Really nice. We talk a lot and share our experience as a dancer or not.
Oh, that's good.
And the other sport and the other problems that are related and sports and public policy.
Did you guys could like debate? It was a good debate. Like you could think of situations, new situations.
Yeah, because in my group we have a teacher, Lidiane, and uh, she shared with us her experience as a teacher and how the teenagers see the sport as an opportunity or not.
That's really good. Do you guys? I was gonna answer you guys. Did you guys could answer all the questions? Yeah. Okay. Here we didn't, but I'll ask her. I will ask anyway. The number 8. That is. Do you think that being a woman that is poor can make the situation worse? Can you think of any example of women that get out of poverty through sports besides Marta? I'm gonna ask the ones in my room that I know that they didn't. Marcos, can you say an example?
Okay, I don't know other example besides Marta. It's so hard to being a woman in this country in general. Not talking just about football and these things, sports in general. It's more hard. And yes, I don't have any examples. I so just
Yeah.
agree. It's so hard.
And Krish, what do you think about it?
And I think it's worse because you are a woman, so it's very difficult. And I remember about Formiga. She's a soccer player of our seleção, and she's from Bahia. And I remember to Cristiane.
Yeah. And I just wanted to bring this topic because, like, to give visibility, because it's when we talk about sports, we talk about sports and poverty. We're always talking about here in Brazil, but we're always talking about the guys that play soccer, and it's always about the guys. So I wanted to bring how difficult it can be for a woman, for a girl that dreams of being an athlete, and how hard it can be in the situation. Anderson, do you want to say something?
No, 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 no. I'm trying to think, woman. Well, I don't find. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Lidiana, and tell us a little bit about what you said in the room.
Oh my gosh. I like so much this subject. It was very interesting, my discussion with my partners. And I don't know, woman in the sport is so hard because a lot of time do you need to put more attention in your clothes, in your performance, in your speak, in the group. It is so hard, but I don't remember. I don't remember other woman in the sports beside Marta. I remember about Daiane Silva.
All right.
Daiane Silva. That's it.
That's good.
Duda, maybe one of the reason is that in the world, when we talk about the world of sport, is a little unfair with women. You know, example, we have Marta, 6 time the best player in the world, but maybe Neymar don't have one, but I think they have the best salary, right? Than Marta. This is the
Yeah.
problem. You know, I think the woman is the other problem, and we have the other problem from is not only in sport but in general harassment.
Yeah.
Sometimes the woman needs to do some bad thing if she want to achieve something. We know this word. It is what it
Right.
is. I think it's something that not only women, but we need to fight with this whole difference. I think is bad. If you do your job well, you need to gain the same with other guys. Don't matter if you are woman, man, or black, white, no matter. You need to gain who you how to say
Yeah.
you deserve. You
And
deserve.
that's
Oh,
why I brought all
I
the
think the
situations.
I think the answer for that Anderson have said it's a patriarchal structure. I think for an example, if you go to United States, this women's soccer it's more valuable than the men's soccer. No, so that's the difference, and it's so common here in Latin America.
Yeah. And yeah, I just brought all of this for us to talk about, guys.
Can I
And
say something to Alex?
yeah,
Don't
yeah,
come
go
to
on.
Brazil. Don't come. Don't come to Brazil.
Alex,
Alex,
we are trying to get out Bolsonaro here. So after this, you came here, okay?
yeah, the area will be clear, clean, and then you can come. But Marta is a soccer player. She's a woman, yeah, and she's like the best soccer player in Brazil, and she's like a I don't know. She's the reference about woman, Every time a Brazilian say, "Oh, tell us a woman athlete," everyone will think like, "Oh, Marta," because she's like the one. And that's actually a problem because we could have like, if you say, "Tell me a man that it's an athlete," and you can say, "Oh, piriri, piriri, blah, blah, blah." And when you say a woman, you only say Marta. But I can bring this topic about women in sports. I brought already 2 times, guys, but I really like to talk about it. And yeah, I guess that's it, guys. Do you guys want to add anything? Talita, how was the conversation in your room?
Oh, it was very good and productive. We maybe had some different opinions in some topics, but it was really good.
Yeah, it's good to have different opinions too. Because it's good to have this debate. So, guys, I guess that's it. Yeah, in your email, there is a feedback. Please answer it because it's really important for you aprendi. You can say suggestions of topics so we can talk about it. I'm really open to it, and I guess that's it. Like, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the topic. I like talking about sports. Actually, every thematics week I will bring something with sports because I love talking about it. But I hope you guys really enjoy it and be safe at home. Like wash your hands, put alcohol and everything. And I guess that's it. Are you guys doing fine?
Okay.
Thank you, I'm
Goodbye,
fine.
guys.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you
Bye.
guys. And I am Duda Marques, please. Duda Marques. Don't, there are 3 Dudas. I'm the one Marques.